Hi everyone, it's Nonna here. Today I'm going to make chocolate slice. This is my grandchildren's favourite. I make it many times and it's really easy. These are the ingredients. 3 wheat biscuits, 1 cup of desiccated coconut, half a cup of brown sugar, I like to use brown sugar, 1 cup of self-raising flour, 2 tablespoons of cocoa and 150 grams of butter. And we need about a teaspoon of vanilla. So the first thing I'm going to do is break up the biscuits. Just use your hands. You can get the kids to help you do this. Next we're going to add the coconut and the sugar. We're going to stir all these ingredients, just like that. And then we're going to sift the flour. And a good idea is to put the cocoa in at the same time. That way you can sift them all together. Make sure everything is well combined. Then we add the butter and about a teaspoon of vanilla. Mix well. All right, make sure everything has been well mixed. The butter's gone through all the ingredients. Once everything has been well combined, as you can see, I'm going to put it into my lamington tray that's got the baking paper underneath. And we're going to put it into an oven of about 180 degrees. My oven is fan force, so I'm going to make it about 170 degrees. Now press it down. I use a spoon, or you can even use your hands, and press it really hard into the tray. Most important, you press really hard. And fill up all the corners. I'm just going to use my hands a bit. It's easier to spread it out. And we're going to cook it for about 15 minutes, but do check it. This can burn very quickly. The oven is set at 170 degrees or 180 if it's not fan forced. Into the oven she goes for 15 minutes. While our chocolate slice is cooking in the oven, we're going to make the chocolate icing to put on the top. It is important you put it on the top while the slice is still warm. So we've got about 1.5 cups of icing sugar mixture. I like to use the mixture, not pure icing. We've got about 2 tablespoons of water and about 1 to 2 tablespoons of cocoa. Now mix it all up. It's going to be quite watery, but that's fine because we're going to spread it thinly over the slice while it's still warm. And that's the consistency that we want our icing. A little bit runny, ready to put on our slice when it comes out of the oven. Okay, the slice is ready, so I'm going to take it out of the oven and show you how to put the icing on. Now, it's a good idea to let the slice cool for a few minutes after you've taken it out of the oven. We're going to put the icing on the top and it will melt, but then it will go hard before we cut it into pieces. So just spread it over the top. You'll see that it's melting, but that's fine. Nice and even. When the slice cools, the icing will cool as well. And it'll be nice and crunchy. So when it's completely cooled, take it out of the lamington tray and you can slice it up any way you like. I like to make little squares or rectangles and pop it on a serving plate. And I can assure you these won't last long.